I just can't get my head around it. This whole relativity thing seems so relative. It's like every time I think I've got a grip on it, it just slips away.
But Chris, that's the beauty of it. Relativity may seem counterintuitive at first, but it reflects the very nature of our cosmos. Think of it as a dance between space and time.
A dance? I'm barely managing a clumsy shuffle here, Professor. I mean, what does time have to do with space anyway?
Imagine you are sitting on a train and knitting a scarf. To you, the scarf appears to be growing steadily. Now, imagine I'm watching you from the platform as the train zooms by.
Okay, so to you, I'm just a blur of knitting needles and yarn?
Exactly. To me, the scarf seems to grow more slowly because you are moving. This is akin to time dilation. The faster you move through space, the slower you move through time, from my perspective.
So if I was knitting at like the speed of light?
Aha! Now you're getting it. If you could knit that fast, which is quite impossible, of course, your scarf might appear to me as if it is not growing at all.
Weird. And what's all this about lengths contracting? How does that fit into the dance?
Consider our train once again. If it were racing by me at near the speed of light, the train would appear much shorter to me on the platform than to you sitting inside it.
So stuff just shrinks? Why doesn't that happen to my scarf?
Well, it's a bit more nuanced. The contraction only happens in the direction of motion and only at speeds significant when compared to the speed of light.
Okay, but why don't we notice all this stretching and squishing in everyday life?
It's because the speeds we live our lives at are like the slowest of slow dances compared to the cosmic tango at the speed of light.
Cosmic tango, I like that. But I guess I won't be asking anyone to dance at those speeds anytime soon.
And that's quite all right. Most important is that you understand the steps of this cosmic routine, even if you're not performing it yourself.
Thanks, Professor. You've actually made it sound almost simple. So the faster something goes, the weirder time and space get for it.
Precisely. You've grasped the essentials of special relativity. Remember, it's all about the frame of reference, the viewpoint from which you measure and observe.
Frame of reference, got it. No wonder all my calculations were coming out funny. I was measuring from the wrong dance floor.
Chuckles. Well put, Chris. Once you know the right dance floor, the rhythm of relativity will come naturally.
This is making a lot more sense now. Thanks for being so patient with me. I think I'm finally ready for that exam.
With pleasure, Chris. Keep questioning and exploring, and the mysteries of the universe will unfold before you.
I will, Professor Einstein. And maybe one day I'll be able to contribute a step or two to this grand cosmic dance.
I have no doubt that you will, Chris. Happy studying, and remember, imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world.
I'll remember that. Thanks again, Professor.